Hello, ladies. I just wanted to show you what I've been doing for the past week. And I wish I would have known about it earlier, but I didn't. I was using a flash drive because even I gave the FBI a flash drive. But a flash drive, if your device is compromised, it doesn't matter because when I would put it in, green letters will come up like execution, execution. So and I would hear him take it out. So when I gave the FBI pictures, it was a whole bunch of different pictures and probably some other crap he put in involved in it, and it didn't show what I wanted to show. But I thought they would call me in and I would explain that, but they didn't do that. But I do want to show you what I've been doing now. I ordered this camera here off Amazon. You see that camera there? And I will have pictures. I'll probably do pictures and put it up there. But I ordered this. This has no Bluetooth, no Wi-Fi, no nothing. And I wear it when I'm wearing it now. I wear it all the time. And the reason why I wear it, I'm telling you, it's so great. It clips, it can stand up for you. And you can connect it to your computer if you want to. But it has an SD that goes in there. You see, it's an amazing gadget that I love, and it's just a clip on, and I clip it on. And the reason why I do this, the SD card I have in there, I think it is 64 gigs, and I wear it because in the beginning, when I would try to tell the police officer, or if I go to Apple, if I go to Geek Squad, he will push a button because he was listening. He had a GPS on your phone, or he's listening on, through your audio, especially if you gave permission to like Google or whoever you gave permission to for audio, to use your voice or a camera, whatever, or a GPS system. And when I would get there, I would be the one looking foolish. So I'm just sharing this with you so maybe you can get this and just wear it when you're around. And I don't put it in, and I don't put it connected to my phone. I don't use this gadget. I did before, but then it's still infected because I put it on an infected device. This is not infected because it does not connect to the Wi-Fi or the Bluetooth at all. And the great thing about it is the lights are on the side, so it's not like it's pointing at someone to show that it's blinking. And then you can put it on HD, and it also allow you to reset it. And here go the SIM right here. I can't take it out because I'm using it, but the SIM slot is right here, and you can put any on there, and it stays charged up for like 8 hours. It's amazing, and it shows in the dark. It has a great camera for the dark. Now you're saying like, what if you're doing all that? How are you seeing to make sure you got it? Well, let me tell you what I do. I put it in here. I put the SD card in here. This is no Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth. And now, at first I wasn't doing this. I just started this a couple of days ago. And I put it in the slot here. And then I go and look through the videos. And now I make sure if it's crystal clear. And it is unbelievable, very clear. So, and I'm going to tell you why I'm doing this. I'm making copies. And I'm getting I think it's like 8x11 envelopes. And I'm going to send them to our representatives, our senators, our senators. I'm going to send it to the White House. I'm going to send what I'm going until I get justice, and really for them to enforce cyber crime against individuals and not just companies. But I am a company, and I still didn't get justice for that. I guess it's got to be a certain size, or it's got to be a known company. I don't know. But I know I've lost thousands and thousands of dollars dealing with this. And even some of you reached out to me. You have lost over hundreds of thousands of dollars. But I just want to give you nuggets that have been helping me to even cope with what I'm dealing with. And if we all come together and have them to enforce these cyber laws when people violate our privacy, violate our software. All of that. My software has been altered. I shared that, and you can look on this Twitter page. Things that I have invested in has been compromised by this individual that I fired. So and I know most of you guys just dealing with the dealing with criminal hacking. I want to call it criminal hacking, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because hacking was never meant to be criminal. It was, you got some great people out there that is using it for good, which it was meant to be used for, is to help vulnerabilities in companies and softwares and applications. But of course, those who are in school, sometimes they practice and challenge each other, and we're the target and we're the victims of what they're trying to accomplish, or their games, whatever. But everyone is not doing that. It's only those who really lack a lot of, to me, self-esteem. Because if you know who you are, and if you know, and if that's your gift and your passion really in technology, because I love technology. I've been going to school for computers. I started going to school for computers in 1987 in Chicago, downtown Chicago. I always love programming. I love coding. I love anything that's dealing with computers. And I'm going to tell you what's going to help you to not to be so jumpy and not to be so scary, because women really, it's really not scary. It's if you put it all together. Like, I wanted to know how he was turning my TV. How are you turning my TV on and off, and how he's putting it on porn? And I went to, I really did. I drove around to how you like computer repair places, and I found a couple, and one of them, he was like so resourceful. He been doing it for over 50 years. He was a Asian man, really intelligent, sweet guy, and is probably now 70s. And he was saying, does it has an IP address? Is your TV a smart TV? And I'm like, well, yeah, it says it's smart TV. He said, does it has applications? I'm like, yeah, I think it has a Netflix or Hulu. But when he gave me this revelation, I'm looking at it. We didn't even know it had Wi-Fi. It was connected to the router. You know how some things connect automatically? Because someone gave my husband a TV, and I guess the Wi-Fi was scanning. And if a criminal hacker is in your router, in your devices, they notice a new IP and it's very close, they're going to attach to it. And that is how the TV is turned, on and off, or change channels or whatever. It operates like a computer console. It operates like a big system. And so the more I started educating myself, the more the fear left, because a lack of knowledge do put fear in us. And if we really, like, how is he doing that? Instead of jumping, like, how is that happening? And that was me, because I was already a geek, and I know some of you guys wasn't. But most of you guys are in computers, though. Most of you guys are in computers, but some of you all not. And those who are not, it is scary. But I'm gonna kind of like help ease some of that fear. I know what helped me was I got fear. I wasn't so much fear of the computers and the technology anymore. I was a fear of what he was going to do to me, because I kept fighting. And I kept hearing people, oh, they're not used to you fighting back the way you're fighting. So I know they weren't going to do it because of who they were and the size they were. I know they weren't going to climb through my window and come. So I figured they was going to hire someone or bully someone to do it. And I had a lot of fear in that arena. And I would sleep with a gun under my pillow. I did it probably between 18 months to 24 months, because I didn't know. And I'm telling you, it would take your peace of mind away. And but I'll share more about that. But anyways, I'm just letting you all know that this is a really good way for us to get justice. Get these videos. I mean, like, and don't get connected. Get a device that doesn't have Wi-Fi or Bluetooth capabilities, and look through the videos. And it's like, oh, I want to send this. Oh, I did a video a couple of days ago, and it showed that I had I made sure I showed a video that I wasn't on Wi-Fi, I wasn't on Bluetooth, I wasn't connected to the Ethernet, I wasn't any of that. But he was downloading files as I'm trying to set it up. And I'm going in and I'm looking at the downloads and the applications. And then I went into network settings. I'm like, how is that? And because he's server specialist and a satellite, I believe he downloaded an application onto satellite capabilities. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I got video of it. And it's hard for me to explain it, but I figure the people that I'm sending it to, because of their positions, they can easily take it to the FBI cyber unit near them and articulate that. And please emphasize that it never was connected to any compromised device, because you don't want them to be afraid to use it. Make sure you let them know. And you can even have a picture of this, because I'm scanning a picture, going to Office Depot and scan it, make a copy and put it in the envelope with this, so they can know what type of device that I recorded it on. So I'm just sharing this with you ladies, so it can really help you to get over what, not over, but I mean, like, to move forward and then work on something else. But ladies, please know, if we can tell Siri, cut this on. Alexa, play this video. Alexa, I mean, come on now. We're talking to a device, and that device is following our command. Now, what kind of give it scary and spooky is because someone is operating your device without your command, without you giving it permission to touch it, and that's the scary part. But if you take a grip and learn, like, how is they doing that? And that was my mission. I wanted to know, like, how is they doing this? And people was telling me, Paula, stop telling them and I'm like, no, I gotta tell the truth. I don't care if it make me seem like I'm crazy. You have to tell it the way it happened, because when time coming for questioning, or them finally listening to you, you must like, she's never said that before. Why you never said that? Oh, well, somebody told me to leave it out. Could you imagine telling a law officer that someone, you can't do it. Tell it the way it happened. And a lot of times, this is why I wear this. And you got to pay attention, because sometimes it will go to the side and you'll be making videos of your shirt. But I'm really good about standing it back up, paying attention to that part. So I'm just saying that is how you have to do. I have another appointment at Apple to wipe it again, and I didn't record that, but I will be recording this. So when I show it to the senators and I send it to these videos to the White House, I can say, the reason why I'm showing you this, to let you know I wiped it. I completely wiped it with no backup. And they removed the entire software off. They even changed I was on something with an O, and now I'm on Catalina. So I'm letting them know there was no backup. There was no update from the old software. That is not, and the reason why I keep getting the same updates, because he used the same things over and over. And a lot of times my stuff is in the age of between 2012 and 2015 that he uses. So, because they didn't have the security that the updated software has. So I'm just letting you know, just for your and remember now, you got to make sure it's not Bluetooth and Wi-Fi capability. Get the serial number, Google it, whatever, and you don't have to worry about them touching this. Like, of course, they're going to do your phone, your computers, your laptops, whatever. But with no Bluetooth capability and no Wi-Fi capability, and you recording your whole day, like I literally, like, have this, and now someone gave my husband another smart TV, which we haven't had in a long time due to my insanity movements that I did back a couple of years back. But now I do have a smart TV again, and I will be recording it when I know my TV channels are acting crazy or flipping back and forwards. And that may not seem like a lot, but let me tell you something. That's harassment. That's terrorizing. That is, to me, cyberbullying. And when the kids are watching, because I have grandchildren that comes over, I don't want them to fear devices. I want them to embrace them, because technology is not going anywhere. Remember that. We have to learn how to protect ourselves, because technology is not going anywhere. So it's best to educate ourselves on how to use them, how to secure them, learn the settings of them so we can use them. So even now, even me recording this, I do want them, I do want the the people, the companies, organizations I'm sending this to, knowing that I am an advocate for women, for us to get justice in this area. Not black women, not white women, all women, because the women that's been reaching out to me has been all races, all ages, and mostly by lovers that works at some technology company. But this particular person, he did not work. I hired him to build a web application for me. And you would have thought, don't pay me back. That's okay. I don't need your service. He would have went on. But you can tell when a person has control, they want to control you. And with that, it makes me buckle. I'm like, I will not allow you to control me. I'm just not going to allow you to control my life, my destiny, my happiness, my emotions, my peace. I had to take that back because I gave it to him for too long. And I'm just saying this to you women, please do not allow them to take your sanity. Do not allow that. Knowing their mission to make you afraid to go out. Oh, is my car hacked? Wear this when you're driving. Wear this when you're, if anything going strange, or you didn't start up your car, or whatever it may be. Wear it for your proof. And then this way, when you get there, they're not looking at you outside and saying, if you only knew in the beginning the looks I got, even from the people at my church, even from people that I thought that instead of judging, at least go and pray and like, is Paula is in her right mind? No, I was judged. Even by people that you thought that was in a position where they were counselors and therapists or whatever they were, you would have thought they would have like, okay, let me see, she's going through as a person, in the church, let me just talk to her. But I didn't get that. So I know how you women are feeling, especially if you went to people that does not understand technology. But it's so strange. How do you not? You have a device and you can take pictures. What a device that's not connected to nothing but a cell tower that's hundreds of miles away, and especially satellite that's thousands of miles away. And then you can send a picture to someone in China or India within seconds. Pictures that's not connected. That's not scary enough. So what I'm trying to tell you is embrace technology and learn how it works. What is the cyber world? What makes things go from here to there? And then that way you'll understand remote control. You'll understand a remote person that wants to be an admin, or a person that wants to control your life, your business, your home, because you no longer want to be a part of their life. And yours, I know quite a few of you guys because of your husband's your boyfriend. With me, a contractor I hired. How do you not want to go? How do you not want to go and move on, move forward? You have a wife. Go away. That's all I'm saying. Let me calm down. But yeah, we can be advocates for this to get this law enforced. And I know I'm really being sensitive. I really want to be sensitive to law enforcers, and I'm gonna share that later. But yeah, ladies, you don't have to use this one. They got the one that you hold in your hand, not Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. You have to connect it to something. So get that kind. And when you get through recording, just snap out your I don't want to take it out. Because I'm recording. Click it out, pop it in here. And then you can look at it. And I have one already in here. I want to show you just a little bit about. Yeah, this is one I did earlier. There you go. You see this? But this is not in mine. This is little pockets like this. So when I take it out of here, I put it in here, and then I put it in here, and then I go through the video and I see it. So, and I'm telling you, it helps because a lot of times I forget that it's on. You know how people on Zoom? You don't want to do that. Look at the video before you send it, okay? So you don't want to do that. But yes, I do want to express this will help a lot. And then you can look at it. So when they try to tell you you're crazy, You can go and look at your stuff. Like, a picture is worth 1,000 words, but a video, to me, is 1,000,000 words. So thank you, ladies. You have a good night, a good day, because it's different all over the place. Goodbye.